Setting up your website. Don't let the thought of setting up your website terrify you. It is really very easy, and there are lots of helpful videos available on YouTube that will show you how to do everything. Before we get into the detail, let's cover the subject of free websites. If you are on a budget, it can be very tempting to create a free website using services such as WordPress.com or Blogger.com. There are others too. Some people do get started this way, but we wouldn't recommend it. There are two main reasons why free websites are not a good idea. One, you can spend a lot of time adding new content to your free website only to find that for some reason it has to be taken down by Blogger or WordPress. How devastating would that be? This happens quite a lot, so you have been warned. Two, a free website screams cheap. If you can't be bothered to invest a few bucks in your own domain name and web hosting, why should anybody buy something that you recommend? Okay, some visitors to your website might not know that it is free, but a lot of people will know. These days, internet users are very savvy, so it is not worth losing potential customers because they think you are cheap. And do you really want to take the risk of your website disappearing without a trace? This does happen, and you could have spent weeks or months adding content only to find that it is all gone. This reason alone should put you off using free websites. Finding the right domain name. You need to register a domain name for your website. A domain name is your unique address on the internet. Google.com is a domain name. You need to find a domain name that suits your chosen niche. Some people will register their own name as a domain name, such as SarahThomas.com, which is okay, but if you have a common name, this could be difficult. We would always recommend that you choose a .com domain name. It is by far the most popular, and Google really likes .com domains. This is really important, as it will help you to rank your website pages high in Google search. We will explain more about this in the next video. Let's assume that you have chosen the parenting niche. It would be great to register a domain name that is relevant to this. So how do you find a great domain name? Well, you can use a domain registrar such as GoDaddy.com or Namecheap.com to search for a great name. There are a lot of other domain registrars, but these are two of the best. We did a search in GoDaddy.com and found that ParentingsAge.com was available at the time of writing this training. Sage means wise, and will give the impression that you are an expert in parenting, which, of course, you are. You can look for other examples, too. If you can't find the name you want available as a .com, then go for a .net or .org. You could also use a country-specific domain extension such as .co.uk for the United Kingdom or .com.au for Australia. The .com, .net, and .org domain extensions are perceived as global, so these are the best choice. Once you have found a good name, then register it immediately so that nobody else can take it. It will cost you around $10 a year to register a .com domain name. With Namecheap.com, you will also get free privacy for a year, which means that people will not be able to easily find your personal details. This is certainly worth considering. After purchasing your domain name, you will need to point it to your web servers. This is nowhere near as complicated as it sounds. In order to have web servers, you will need to purchase a web hosting package. Web hosting packages. You will need a web hosting service to make your website visible on the internet. Just as there are many domain registrars, there are many web hosting companies out there as well. They will vary in price and what they can offer you. Here are some important things to look out for with a web host. The monthly cost, the location of the web servers, in other words, USA, UK, Europe, Asia, etc. How many domain names can you host? How much disk space will you get? How much bandwidth, internet traffic will you get? Does the web host have WordPress one-click install software? Okay, let's take a look at each one of these. The cost. Web hosting can start from $1 a month and rise to hundreds a month. We suggest that you choose a web host that will offer all the things in the above list for around $10–15 a month. Web server location. If you believe that the majority of your audience will be in the United States, for example, then it is best to choose a web host with servers there. Your website will load faster for your potential customers, which is very important. How many domain names? If your web host will only allow you to add one domain name to your hosting, then if you want to create another website, you will have to purchase another web hosting package. Look for web hosts that offer several or even unlimited domain names. Disk space. When you create a website, you will add a number of files to your web hosting servers. A lot of web hosts these days offer unlimited disk space, so look out for this. Bandwidth. Some web hosts will limit the amount of bandwidth that you can use each month. So look for web hosts that offer unlimited bandwidth. One-click installation of WordPress. This is very important. A lot of web hosts will have a feature where you can install the free WordPress blogging platform on your domain name with one click of your mouse. You need this as you are going to use the WordPress blogging platform to create your website. This is different to a free website at WordPress.com. We recommend HostGator.com for your web hosting. They have been around for years and are used to dealing with internet marketers. They have different packages available that offer unlimited domains, one-click install of WordPress, unmetered or unlimited bandwidth, and disk space and USA servers for around $10 a month. There are lots of other good web hosts available that can provide you with a similar deal. Search for web host comparisons in Google to learn more. Always go for a web host that has the one-click WordPress install feature. When you sign up for your web hosting, they will send you an email with the complete details of your account. Don't worry if this doesn't make any sense to you at all. Just look in the email for your DNS servers. Your web host will normally provide you with 2 DNS server addresses. You need to copy these as you will point your domain to these servers from your domain registrar. Pointing your domain name to your web servers. Okay, this sounds really technical, but the process is very easy. Once you have the details for your web hosting account, copy the 2 DNS server addresses. These are usually in the format of ns1.hotname.com and ns2.hostname.com. Here's a good video that explains everything. You will need to log into your domain registrar, in other words, GoDaddy.com, and then find the settings for your domain name. You will need to change the current DNS addresses to the ones you copied from your hosting account. Just save the changes and you are done. Usually, this will work pretty instantly, but sometimes it can take a bit of time for the changes to take effect. The next task is to add your domain name to your web hosting account. You will need to log into your web hosting account and use cPanel to do this. Once you have the cPanel screen in front of you, find the icon to add a domain. Click on this and enter your domain name, in other words, parentsage.com, and a password, and then click the Add Domain button. That's it. Now you can install your WordPress website. Installing your WordPress website. Important note, if you want to create an online store, then please see the next section as you might want to use another platform other than WordPress. Stay logged into your web hosting and return to the cPanel homepage. You should see an icon for WordPress installation or one-click software installation. If you are in doubt, then ask your web host for help. Click on this icon and then start your WordPress installation. You will need to select your domain name from the drop-down menu. Give your website a name, you can change this later, and add a username and password. Sometimes this is automatic and you will receive this information after the installation is complete. Then click on the Install button. A few seconds later, your WordPress website will be installed and ready for you to use. The good thing about these one-click install services is that they will automatically update your website when a new version of WordPress comes out. This is great stuff. Why WordPress? Because it is so easy to set up and use. You don't require any technical knowledge to install or use a WordPress website. Once WordPress is installed on your domain name, you just need to log into your website and you can change the appearance, add enhancements with plugins, and start adding content with posts and pages. All WordPress websites have themes. This is how your website looks and feels. There are thousands of free themes available for WordPress, and you can invest in a premium theme for a few dollars if you want to go down that route. You can change your theme anytime you want. Plugins are bits of code that you can add to your WordPress website to enhance it. There are plugins for all sorts of functionality such as contact forms, SEO, search engine optimization, website analytics, and a lot more. Just do a Google search for most popular WordPress plugins and decide which ones you need to install. Here's a great video about the best free WordPress plugins. YouTube really is a great resource for information on setting up your WordPress website. There are tons of great videos on how to do everything. You will be a master of WordPress in no time at all after watching some of these videos. Adding content to your WordPress website is really easy. Just add a new post, write your content, or paste it in from a word processing document. Add images and/or videos, and when you are happy with how it looks, just publish. Your content will be instantly available on the internet. Online store. If you want to open an online store selling your own products, then you can still use WordPress and install an online store plugin. WooCommerce is a good example. There are other platforms that you can use other than WordPress for your online store. A good option is freewebstore.com. There are paid platforms that you can use for your online store as well that will provide more features. The most commonly used platform is Shopify.com, and they have a number of different plans available. Payment processor. If you're going to sell your own products and services, then you need a way for people to pay you. That's the whole point, isn't it? Today, there are many payment processors you can choose from to collect payments for you. They will accept major credit cards such as Visa, MasterCard, and American Express, and some debit cards too. Payment processors make their money by taking a percentage of the sale price. So, if you have a product that sells for $27, then the payment processor will take maybe $2 for processing the payment for you. You need to know what their commission rates are so that you can factor this into your pricing. One of the most popular and best payment processors is PayPal.com. A lot of people already have PayPal accounts for buying things from eBay.com. If not, it doesn't matter because they don't have to have an account to purchase what you are selling. They can use a major credit card for the purchase. You can sign up for a PayPal account for free, but you will need to verify your account to start using it to sell products and services. This is very easy to do. There are other payment processors such as 2Checkout.com and Stripe and more. Website traffic. Website traffic is the visitors that see what you have to offer. When you have your own website, you will want to drive as much targeted traffic to your web pages as you can. There are free ways to do this and paid ways. Here's something very important for you to remember. No website traffic equals no online income. You have to get visitors to make money online. Nothing else matters. Once you have your website set up, then you need to look at ways to do this and work on this regularly. The more visitors or website traffic you can generate, the more money you are likely to make. Broad traffic. You may have seen people advertising services to send you tens of thousands of visitors for a few dollars. This is broad traffic. If you are marketing a product or service that will appeal to a wide range of people, in other words, weight loss, then you may find a very small percentage will be interested to learn more. Most of the visitors will not be interested at all. Targeted traffic. What about getting visitors to your website that are actually interested in what you have to offer? Do you think that some of these visitors might convert? Yes, they will. If you have a website that is in the parenting niche and teaches people how to be good parents, then you need to find visitors that are interested in doing this. This is targeted traffic. You may be thinking that this is very difficult to find, but it really isn't. There are two ways to get targeted visitors. These are free traffic methods and paid traffic methods. Both can bring you visitors that are interested in your website. Search engines and social media. Two of the best places to get traffic from are search engines, Google, Bing, Yahoo, etc., and social media sites like Facebook and Twitter. The traffic from search engines is very targeted as the visitors are searching for what you are offering. Traffic can be less targeted on social media, but it is a lot better than broad traffic. Free traffic methods. SEO. Search engine optimization, SEO, is where you optimize your website's pages so that the search engines can fully understand what your content is about. You need to include keywords in your content that visitors to search engines will use to find your website. A keyword is a term that a person will enter into a search engine such as Google. These keywords can be one word to several words long. Some examples are parenting skills, make money online, how to recover data from my hard drive, HostGator review. A good SEO campaign always starts with comprehensive keyword research. You want to find as many keyword terms as you can to include in your web pages. You can find many keyword terms by using the Google Keyword Planner. You need to optimize your web pages. You need to pay careful attention to the title of the page, the description, and the keywords used in the body text. It is important not to overdo it here. Just make sure that there is at least one instance of the keywords on your page that you want to rank for. Once your pages are optimized, then you will need some high-quality backlinks to your site. This is not a course on SEO, so the best advice is to try and get links from related websites that have good authority. Alternatively, you can outsource your SEO backlinking. Here is an SEO bonus for you. It is a lot easier and faster to rank a YouTube video on Google for your keywords than it is to rank your own website. You can make a video about your business or offer and then upload it to YouTube and optimize it for your keywords. Forum marketing. There is very likely to be a forum associated with your chosen niche that you can use to get the word out about your offer. The easiest way to find these forums is to use Google and search for your niche forums where your niche is what you are involved in, such as parenting. You want to find forums that are active and have a lot of members. A forum that looks like a ghost town is no good for this. The other thing that you need to check is that the forum will allow signatures with external links. People that are interested in what you are offering in your signature will click on your link and be taken to a page on your website. Some forums are now making small charges for signature links, but if there are a lot of members and it is active, it can certainly be worth it. The strategy that you should adopt is to be active on the forums that you have joined and make posts. You can start off by answering questions that people have asked. To show that you know your subject, you can start your own thread in the forum and give some valuable information to forum members. Social media. Social media is a great way to get your message across to people. The traffic can be targeted as often people will search within Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or Reddit for what they are looking for. You will need to create accounts with the social media sites and then be prepared to create a good profile and make lots of posts. Social media is not magic. It is no good just creating a Facebook page and then expecting thousands of visitors to find it. The same goes with all of the other social media sites. Starting a group for your niche is a very good way to show your authority and get free traffic to your website. Once you have created the group, you can post about it to people who will have an interest, and you can build a large following with this. You can find these people by becoming a member of related groups and then announcing the start of your group. You can derive a lot of benefit from joining groups that are already established on social media platforms. If you market to businesses, then LinkedIn is the best option. For everything else, Facebook is highly recommended. Your ability to answer questions in a niche and provide good advice to people will quickly establish your reputation as an expert. This will make even more people want to ask you questions and receive your advice, and it will encourage people to want to know more about you by checking out your website. There's no question that Facebook groups and groups on other social media platforms can bring you a lot of additional traffic for free. The groups are free to join and only require an investment of your time and your expertise to achieve the results that you want. Blogging. Continuing on with the expert status theme, having your own blog that you post to regularly is another great way to generate free traffic. All of the best experts in their field have their own blog where they build up a following and interact with their readers. Your WordPress blog has a comments facility, which can be a goldmine for you. You want to encourage your readers to leave comments, and you must respond to these quickly. This will create a bond, and your readers will trust you a lot more and be more willing to buy whatever you are offering. Social sharing buttons must be enabled on your blog so that your readers can post your content to their Facebook accounts, etc. This will give you even more coverage as their friends will all see your posts. Once you have built up a good readership base for your blog, it will be easy to introduce your products to them or recommend other people's products. You will be able to drive free traffic straight to your sales page and email opt-in pages. Blogs can be really addictive, and if you post interesting and informative content, then your readers will be hungry for more. Press releases. Many people overlook the power of a well-written and distributed online press release. A good press release can help build the value of your brand, and it can have SEO benefits as well, as you will be receiving backlinks from some very good quality websites. A press release needs to be written in a journalistic tone and cannot be an advertisement, or this will be rejected immediately by the networks. You need to look for a newsworthy element and then focus on that side of things. When you are writing your press releases, you want to use facts as much as possible. Email marketing. The money is in the list. This is not a course about building an email list and marketing to your subscribers, but as a free traffic method, it is one of the best around. How much does it cost to send an email to your subscribers? You are almost guaranteed traffic to your pages through email marketing. Successful email marketing is all about getting people to like and trust you, so you don't approach it as a way just to send offers to people. Add value with the emails that you send. Once you have built up this trust, then when you do make an offer, you will find that a large number of your subscribers will check out what you are offering. Video traffic. Videos are a great way to obtain page 1 Google rankings, but they are also a good way to get free traffic to your website. A lot of people do not like the idea of creating videos, as they are either camera shy or think that the process is too complex. But there are easy solutions to both of these problems. You can outsource the creation of your video. For online businesses, a show and tell video is a good idea. You can demonstrate that your product or service is effective by creating a video about it. Don't stop at one video on YouTube. Make as many videos as you can and upload them to YouTube, Dailymotion, and other video sharing sites. Make sure that you properly optimize the titles and descriptions of your videos so that they will rank well in YouTube and possibly Google. Paid traffic methods. There are a number of different paid traffic methods. We will look at 2 of the most effective ones here. Pay-per-click, PPC. Search marketing, or as it's often called, pay-per-click, PPC advertising, is a very good method to get targeted traffic to your website very quickly. With PPC, you will pay a preset amount to the search engine, in other words Google, for their Google AdWords program, every time a visitor clicks through your ad and arrives at your website. You need to have an organized list of keywords, and then you will bid for PPC amounts. Cost per click can be as low as a penny and be as high as tens or even hundreds of dollars. It all depends on what niche you are in. Being the first ad displayed on page 1 is not as important as your ad being appealing to visitors. Often ads in the second or third position have performed better than those at the top. The key to PPC success is testing and knowing your numbers. You need to know how many clicks are required on average to make a sale. Control of expenditure is very important. If the keyword term gets a lot of searches, then your advertising costs can quickly mount up. You can pause your ad campaigns at any time to prevent this. Facebook ads. A good alternative to using Google AdWords or the other search engine PPC ads is to use Facebook ads. Although search engine traffic is the most targeted, you can get targeted traffic from Facebook. You can use Facebook ads to get likes for your Facebook page, or you can promote individual posts. Of all of the social media ad services, Facebook is likely to produce the best results for you. You can easily define your target market demographics such as age, gender, location, interests, income, and so on. You can also specify specific professions such as dentists, chiropractors, and so on. As with PPC ads, it is easy to test with Facebook ads, and you will generally find that the costs per click are lower. It's not unusual to pay between 10 to 15 cents per click. You can achieve lower cost than this if your ad campaign is a success. Like PPC, you need to measure your returns. Pause campaigns that are not working. Other ways to make money online. We would always recommend that you start an online business with your own website, as you will be creating an asset. This doesn't suit everyone, and some moms would prefer to trade their time for money by providing services. Freelancing. If you have specific skills, then you can make very good money in the freelance market. These are the kind of skills that are very much in demand. Content writing, copywriting, graphic design, SEO, web design and development, translation, transcription, video creation and editing, writing code, especially for websites, voiceovers. If you have skills in any of these areas, then you can make a lot of money online by promoting your skills on websites such as Upwork.com, Guru.com, and Freelancer.com. With these freelancing websites, you will bid for jobs that are posted by clients with your specific proposal. A good alternative is to use a gig-based website and create your own specific gigs to sell. The most popular website for this is Fiverr.com, which started off by offering gigs for $5, but now you can charge whatever you like. Another popular gig site is PeoplePerHour.com. Virtual assistant. A lot of stay-at-home moms are virtual assistants and earn a good income by providing help to businesses. If your children are at school, then this is a good opportunity for you, as businesses need assistance during the day. Virtual assistant tasks are many and varied and include managing schedules, data entry, email management, proofreading, creating PowerPoint presentations, social media management, microtasking. There are a number of websites that offer microtask opportunities. These are tasks that can be completed in a fairly short time, such as data entry, transcription, conducting research, watching videos, and more. One of the most famous microtask websites is Amazon's Mechanical Turk. Many businesses from across the world use this website to post small jobs that stay-at-home moms and others can complete. If you perform the tasks well, then you will receive more work from specific businesses. Other microtask websites include ClickWorker, Figure8, and OneSpace. Some of these offer a mixture of online and offline tasks if that suits you. You are not going to make a fortune with microtasks to start with, but as you prove your competence and reliability, you will have opportunities to grow your income. The golden rules. If you want to be successful with internet marketing as a stay-at-home mom, then there are certain rules that you need to follow to give yourself the maximum chance of success. So here are your 9 golden rules for internet marketing success. 1. Set goals. Create goals for your online business. How much do you want to earn online in the first 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, etc.? Also create a strong why statement with powerful reasons why you want to make money online. 2. Make a deal with your family. The support of your family is crucial for your internet marketing success. Sit down with them and negotiate working time and their help with household chores so that you can focus on your online business. 3. Choose the right niche. Whatever online business model you decide on, you need to choose the right niche. The best choice will be a niche that you are interested in that also has good commercial viability. Be sure to test your niche for viability. 4. Choose the online business model that suits you. There are a number of different online business models that you can choose from. You need to decide which one is best for you, and then learn everything that you can about it and stick with it. 5. Be a continuous learner. The digital marketing world changes all the time. You need to be prepared to learn new things often, as this will help you to develop into a first-class internet marketer. 6. Get help if you need it. There is nothing wrong with asking for help if you need it. Even the most experienced internet marketers do this. You can't be good at everything. If you need something done and you don't know how to do it, then outsource it. Join forums to get answers to your questions. 7. Focus on marketing. Once you have your website or offer set up, then you need to focus on marketing. Website traffic is everything and will mean the difference between making a lot of money online or making next to nothing. 8. Test and test again. When you want to introduce a new product or campaign of some kind, then test it first. You can spend a few dollars on paid advertising such as PPC to see what response you get. Make tweaks if things are not working out as you want them to. 9. Build an email list. Whatever online business model you choose, it is really important that you build an email list. You can do this with affiliate marketing and CPA marketing too. Create an incentive for visitors to join your list. Once you have a list, you can communicate with them regularly and make them offers, etc.